Dragon Ball XenoVerse is a Dragon Ball Z game that many fans, including myself, has been wanting for years. A game where you can make your own characters, go online with people, and duke it out online. On the surface, Xenoverse is much like an MMO, but underneath, there is somewhat of a complex fighter there too. Xenoverse is essentially a watered down version of both the Budokai and the Tenkaichi series, and that is in no way, shape, or form a bad thing. Unlike past Dragon Ball Z games which have been focused on just retelling the story from the anime, Dragon Ball Xenoverse's story is centered around your created character. Your character has been summoned by Trunks and the Supreme Kai of Time to help restore the Dragon Ball Z timeline, which has been distorted by two mysterious time travelers. From the moment that you get control in the game, you can customize many different aspects of your character, from its physical appearance, gender, and most importantly, its race. There are 5 races to choose from: Majin, Saiyan, Human, Namekian, and Frieza, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Once your character has been summoned into the world by Trunks, you will become a member of the Time Patrol and be sent to different eras of the Dragon Ball Z timeline, where the mysterious time travelers Toa and Mirror are gathering energy from fighters throughout the period of history in order to achieve their sinister goal. The story itself was pretty fun to watch unfold thanks to the improved graphics and the well-made cutscenes. I gotta say, the cutscenes in this game are probably some of the best I've seen in any Dragon Ball Z game so far, and in my opinion, the cutscenes here are almost as good as Ninja Storm's in a way. Now, while the story is quite short, once you beat it, you'll have to unlock other story missions, which are, much harder than the initial story missions. The story mode is about 4 to 5 hours long, but enemies are quite strong in this game, so leveling up a bit before tackling each story mission is something that I definitely recommend that you do. Outside of the main story mission, there are parallel quests that are essentially side missions that can be played online or offline. You'll spend the majority of your time in this game grinding these missions for experience and items. The amount of grinding required to obtain certain sea soul skills and clothing in this game will probably be a turnoff to some people. If you don't like grinding the same level 50 times in a row, then chances are you're going to hate this aspect of the game, because mission grinding is the only way to get really good gear and experience. Mission grinding would not be such a pain if it weren't so completely random and were based on, skill and completion rank rather than luck. Some quests even require a random event to occur and for a particular character to say a certain line in order for you to even have a chance at getting an item that you want. Random events are expected in any RPG, which this game much certainly is, maybe even more than a fighter, but the fact that almost every aspect of this game is left up to random chance is kind of, frustrating. Grinding, however, can be quite fun with friends, and it's a lot quicker online, so I really suggest that you play the game online. If you have to grind certain missions, just play it online. It will help you out. It will make things a lot quicker, and it will definitely help it will definitely help out your Xenoverse experience and make sure that the game isn't, dull, and that it doesn't get too repetitive for you. Now, outside of missions, you'll navigate Toki Toki City with your created character, and you can, interact with other players online. If you're playing offline, you can recruit other players' characters to go on, parallel quests with you and everything. Now, while in Toki Toki City, you can also buy items, form teams, and hang out with other players, or you can find a mentor to train you. The mentoring system was one of the things that I was really looking forward to when I first heard that it was going to be in the game. I love the idea of training under different characters from the show and learning all their different moves and everything. Now the only thing that I hate about this is the fact that you can't adopt their fighting style to change up your combo screens. There are several other weird design choices in this game, such as, not having a training mode, not allowing us to create a skinny Majin character, the fact that mentors spawn at random places throughout Toki Toki City, and the fact that you can't even see your opponent's ki and stamina without using your scouter. It's just some weird design choices. These weird design choices sort of bring the game down, and it sort of limits us as players. Luckily, once you start, once you get out of, once you actually leave Toki Toki City and start fighting, the game is actually quite fun. The combat is a lot deeper than Battle at Sea, but it's less complex than the Budokai series. Now, Dimps has managed to create a fighting RPG hybrid that feels great and captures the look and feel of the Dragon Ball Z fights. You have access to 4 super moves, 2 ultimates, 1 evasion move, which all may vary depending on what you choose for your character. The combo screens in this game are a lot better than the last Dragon Ball Z game, Battle with Z, so thank God for that. And the way that the combos are basically structured in this game, it really just leaves room for experimentation for those who seek, figuring out how to do different combos and stuff. So there's meat there. There's definitely meat there. You just gotta look for it. There's some combo depth there, or whatever you want to call it. The only downsides I can actually see for the combat in this game is really just the AI and the camera. The AI can be more annoying than challenging at times, constantly spamming key blast at you, and in group battles they either ignore you or go after your partner or spam you to death with Kamehameha waves or some other move. But thankfully your partner AI is actually competent in this game, unlike in last year's Battle with Z where the AI was just completely like your partner was just trash. But the inability to heal certain partners during certain quests or story missions will lead to a lot of retries. The camera can also get in the way at times, but to be fair, all Tenkaichi-esque games have had this sort of problem in the past, so it's come to be expected in a Dragon Ball Z game that's like this. Overall, Dragon Ball XenoVerse comes extremely close in surpassing the PS2 era of Dragon Ball Z games. Everything a DBZ fan could probably want from a Dragon Ball Z game is here, with the exception of certain characters, of course. The MMO-like approach to this game is a breath of fresh air as far as Dragon Ball Z games go, and the same can be said about its story, which screws with the events from the anime. If Dimps had made better decisions regarding certain aspects of the game and chose to reward players based on skill rather than luck, this game would be much better than it is already. Right now though, I could really only recommend this game to true Dragon Ball Z fans who just really love Dragon Ball Z and don't mind grinding. Overall, Xenoverse is a solid start to what I hope is the next great Dragon Ball fighting game franchise. I gave Dragon Ball Xenoverse a 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think about Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.